My name? My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, follower of the true leader of Rome, Fisticus Aurelius Canidius, and I bring a message to all gladiators and all subscribers of Maximus Crocunus Meridius. Go over to the Gladius 1 channel and subscribe. Also, go back to my latest Gladiator video and make sure you like, favorite, and comment. But yeah, man, I'm obviously still going to be plugging the Gladiator video. Fact of the matter is, if I'm going to get all my Gladiator brothers and what have you to to like, favourite and comment on my video, I might as well try and get all my loyal subs to do the same if they're all willing to do that for me. And if you don't know about the Gladiator 1 premise, Gladius 1 premise, then go over to the channel, and all Gladius 1 channel, it'll be in the description, and it will all become clear. But apart from that, I'm not really going to talk about the Gladius 1. That's not what I had in mind today. I'm obviously using a pretty different kind of class setup for me, and perks wise, relatively different, you could say. Well, relatively different for me, right? The fact of the matter is, I'm using Warlord. I got Warlord Pro within a day, and I don't know what the fact of the matter is of that. And seriously, I must have had about, I'm not sure, hardly any time played with Warlord Pro on any of my guns. I just don't see the perk as useful until I withdraw my statement, until I use it on this gun. And obviously you can see the Uzi, Gold, Beastifying. I've got the silencer on there. Warlord Pro, man, I've obviously got my grip on there, so you can see like the extended gold bit at the back. Some more gold's always a cool thing, and I don't know, kind of, you just got to get used to dropping and stopping to reload and what have you, because obviously reload time's going to be slower because you've got a what do you think? What do you call it? You've got a prolonged reload time because you've not got sleight of hand on there. You've got Warlord on. So I'm kind of liking this class setup and expect to see a lot more in it, a lot more of this. But the only reason I'm posting this game really as well is due to the fact that I get some absolutely beasting kills in it. I don't get a great score at the end, but if you watch this little elevator setup here, just dropping these people out the elevator, drop this guy out the elevator, man. It's just proper action-packed and what have you. And I don't know, man. I had some kind of logic yesterday, right? And it's a pretty interesting thought. I swapped up my kill streaks from my non-lethal kill streaks that I've generally been using recently while rushing about with my SMGs and that, as I pick up another guy through the door, which is pretty funny. But I've been messing around with my kill streaks again, and I tried running all high kill streaks and shit again, and I don't know, there's some kind of complex that comes with kill streaks in the game, and I'm not saying that it's like give you tendencies to camp and what have you, but like whenever I personally set myself to the high kill streaks, and I always kind of give myself some kind of complex about how if I don't hit him, or if I don't hit my kill streaks, then I'm not going to be able to help out my team, or if camp out, then I'm going to be able to get him. Not like that I really camp, but I mean, like, oh, it's hard to explain. It's like, I don't know, some kind of complex about how you need to remain in the game and on the ground with using your gun instead of getting caught up within your kill streaks, because I'm basing it on that was the main factor of why I couldn't hit my kill streaks. And pretty much I tried it for like a couple of games, didn't hit him out of the 3 games, and then I just swapped it back. I gave up, and it's reasonable for me, but I don't know, it kind of brings me to my point about whenever you're playing within a Call of Duty game, it's not about getting caught up within your kill streaks and getting caught up in about earning those kill streaks. It's got to be about the game and playing the game as it is, because generally the kill streaks are added into the game to make it a rewarding experience for the the amount of effort that you put in, you could say. But to remain within a constant kind of awareness of your kill streaks will only result in you not even being able to achieve those kill streaks. So I don't know. It just kind of it was weird because I swapped them back up to my. I tried to hit that guy then through the elevator. They're just camping up and down, going down. That's the reason why I posted this game as well, man. These guys are just all fucking campers. And pardon my French, but there are fucking campers, mate, and they do my fucking nutting. I swear to God. Riding about in the elevators thinking they're like proper good. And it just kind of takes me back to the way that Treyarch portrayed the elevators within the Black Ops escalation ad campaigns and what have you. They portrayed it with people camping in the elevators with claymores there and everything. So what the fuck do you expect people to do? Do you expect them to not acknowledge the ad campaign and the visuals that you've given within the ad campaign about people camping in the elevators with cameras there, just like that, with cameras there, and they're going up and down in the elevators? Do you expect people to not camp like that? Seriously, and I know it's going to sound like a bitching in my ass off at Treyarch, but anyway, back to my original point about how I put my kill streaks to high, tried it for a couple of games, and then pretty much after the 3 games and I didn't achieve them, I dropped them down and I went back to, obviously when I was using the high kill streaks I was still rushing, but I dropped them back down to my low kill streaks, remained in the game and thinking constantly about my gun skill and not my kill streak skill, and I managed to get all my kill streaks. And anyway, that's the end of the gameplay. I go 28-4. It's a 7.00 KD with the Uzi warlorded with a silencer, so it's a pretty B score. And anyway, peace.